California Governor Gavin Newsom is furious with Target after the big box store brand decided to remove some troubling Pride items from their new displays. As you can see, we're in their Target stores in the kids sections. And if you haven't seen them yet, here's what some of them look like with some narration from this gentleman who was actually in the store.
Okay, I'm in Target in West Covina, California, and this is what they're pushing on their agenda. Okay. Have that. Okay, no way. No more shopping
Super queer.
at Target for me.
Queers take care of each other.
No way, no way, no way.
Kids backpacks.
This is in the kids section.
Kid toddler outfits. Newborn stuff, I think.
Kids section. Kids section.
Look at that.
Baby section.
The end proud.
Like, yeah, this is the baby section, kids section of Target, as you can tell. Like, it's crazy.
Queer year.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. In the kids section. It's horrible.
One look at what's happening inside of Target, and there was obviously some concern about that because those are kids' outfits, and that is in the kids section. And so we were wondering what Target had to say about it. Here's some more imagery of the stands that were created. You see here a LGBTQIA+ Target artist design for Pride collection, and there's more. These look like they go on very young children, babies, and they're emblazoned with slogans like "Just be you and feel the love." All right, would go on a child, obviously. This was another item that was featured for sale, and you can see Pride Target is the label, and this was tuck-friendly construction, right? So if you'd like to manipulate your male genitals to pretend that you're something else, I suppose, you now have a bathing suit to do that with. All right, tuck-friendly construction with extra crotch coverage coming out of Target. So now this is obviously interesting and concerning, the fact that it's in a child section, and Target is recognizing some of the heat. Daily Mail tells us that they take an emergency action to avoid a Bud Light situation. Well, maybe you don't do that stuff, especially with kids. And they remove the tuck-friendly women's swimwear, and this is what Gavin Newsom is so upset about, and other LGBTQ+A expialidocious products from the southern stores as the CEO defends the line. So some things are being removed and other things are staying. The retail giant sparked backlash after releasing a new line of clothing, including a tuck-friendly construction with extra crotch coverage that conceal a person's male genitals. Despite facing sharp criticism for the release, which includes items for babies and children, the CEO told Fortune that he approved the campaign. He said, well, when we think about the purpose of Target, it's really about helping all the families, and all is all. That is really important. So we do the right thing to support families across the country. Here's the tuck-friendly bathing suit, $40. That is in the adults section. Here you see how it works. His remarks came as he was pressed on criticisms. He said, well, I think those are just good business decisions. It's the right thing for our society. The things we've done for DE&I, diversity, equity, and inclusion, is adding value. It's helping us drive sales. It's helping us create engagement. Those are the right things to do for our business. Now, some Target stores have reportedly been forced by the corporation to move its LGBTQ merchandise from the view as customers revolt against the brand. So now when you step into this, you're going to anger one side, and then when you react to it, you're going to anger the other side. They're not learning from the Bud Light controversy. The Pride product, variety of home goods, talking about mugs with labels reading gender fluid. Target has been contacted, but didn't provide much to the Daily Mail. Here is the outfit for babies, and shoes with labels, and other clothing for young kids, as you can see. Adults with young children in their Pride clothing. 'Twas the night before Pride. Books being labeled around, and people are obviously upset about it. And so you can see more imagery there that we will avoid. Now, as consumers become aware of these activities, they react, and now Target is pulling some of these items. But the media tells us it's because of threats to employees. Oh, right. Because those bigoted people people who don't want their kids being groomed and indoctrinated and find it troubling that that is happening. They are hateful, violent bigots. They're not people who have legitimate concerns about this type of behavior. So they write stories like this, that it's about threats from those violent insurrectionists who are now insurrecting department stores. And Target said it was removing items that have been at the center of the most significant, controversial, and confrontational behavior. Here's another shot of a stand. But there's questions about this. They said, since introducing this year's collections, we've experienced threats impacting our team members and their sense of safety and well-being, some Target spokesman said. And given these volatile circumstances, we're making adjustments to our plans, removing items that have been at the center of the most confrontational behavior. But there's been a wider debate over this, and Target did not say which items were being removed or give us any more details. But people are calling them out on that. Are they really removing it because they're being threatened? Perhaps. But then why are other people explaining that their position is lacking? Megan Basham, who is a reporter for the Real Daily Wire, wrote this: Target has confirmed that it is removing, quote, certain items from its stores and moving the pride sections to the back in some southern locations. And the LGBTQ plus community, they are not going to be happy about that. Back of the store, oh, I can already see the narrative creating itself. Putting us in the back of the store. Isn't that just nice? The Bud Light boycott has created some fear. Now they claim, this is a great point for Megan, they claim that they're reacting to, quote, violent confrontations from these extremist, violent insurrectionists. But none of the reporting offers any specifics of these confrontations at all, nor any details of these alleged threats. They're just making it up. And if they are removing only out of fear of confrontations, wouldn't they just keep those items online? But Target hasn't said that's their plan. They're only saying they're removing them. Yeah, I mean, if they're proud of their products and they stand behind their products, why don't they just shift them online? But they'd rather turn this around on people who actually share some concerns about it. And there was another statement that came out from Target. Matt Young was able to glean this. He writes for the Daily Beast. Full statement from Target announcing the changes, saying the threats are what forced workers to change. Now, for more than a decade, they say Target has offered an assortment of products aimed at celebrating Pride Month. For kids too? Is that true? Since introducing this year's collection, we've experienced threats impacting our team members' safety and their sense of well-being while at work. And so given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plan, including removing items that have been at the center of the most significant confrontational behavior. Our focus now is moving forward with our continuing commitment to the community and standing with them as we celebrate Pride Month and throughout the year. And you can see their stories are very much in the same vein. Target removes Pride merch after right-wing media throws a hissy fit. No response from Target on additional questions regarding the specific changes. We'll update, though, if there is more. But the politicians are diving into this, and Gavin Newsom is not missing a minute. CEO of Target, Brian Cornell, is now selling out the LGBTQ plus community to extremists. Is a real profile in courage. Says this isn't just a couple of stores in the South. There is a systematic attack on the gay community happening across this country. Wake up, America. This doesn't stop here. You're black, you're Asian, you're Jewish, you're a woman, you're next. Gavin Newsom, very dramatic as usual, reacting to the removal now of the items. Marjorie Taylor Greene responded, says, no one is attacking the gay community, Gavin. They don't want their children forcefully exposed to the radical side of Pride with Tucket and binding children's clothes and messaging while simply shopping at Target. We don't support your California child genital mutilation industry. And as a matter of fact, I want to end it. But Newsom and his constituency, very happy with this type of conduct. And if you protest it or even raise concerns with it in any way, they call it a systematic attack on the gay community, which is a pretty broad thing to do to speak for the entire community. It says, wake up, America. And if you don't wake up and join us and you're in another group, whether you're black, Asian, or Jewish, or a woman, they're coming for you next. And they're coming for your clothing too, in your Targets. The women's section, not going to be there that much longer, which was a joke, but now that I think about it, that's maybe what they're trying to do. Better get your clothes before these right-wingers take them away.